Right, what's in here? This is a chest. This is going to be a diamond armor. Alright, that sounds like something I need to put on as soon as possible. Armor, flame mail, diamond armor. That's going to raise my defense by 8 whole points. Definitely not terrible. Can anyone else equip that? Hang on, let me actually look at that definition in the menu. And, I wouldn't be surprised if Argus is the only one who can equip it. Yeah, that's something that's only for the knight. Not even the warrior, specifically for the knight. Alright, Argus, you're going to have the pleasure of equipping the diamond armor. I was hoping that the flame mail that I'm currently wearing would have like given me resistance to fire or something like that, but when I was taking damage from fire attacks earlier, I didn't really notice a difference, unfortunately. So I don't know if it actually means something else or if there is a difference, but it just wasn't big. I have a bit of a thing where like if something confers me a bonus of like less than 50%, I just don't want to hear it. Like I'd rather just take a couple extra points of regular old physical defense. Like I'd rather just have a couple extra points of regular old physical defense over like some boring small incremental boost to fire defense. That's one of the reasons why I think Pokemon's combat system is as strong as it is, because there's a couple like items or abilities or whatever that'll increase some stat by like 10% or whatever, but for the most part, stat buffs in Pokemon are 50%, 100%, 150%. Each stage is 50%, up to plus 6 stages, or should be a 4 times multiplier, or the dropping a stat is the reciprocal of that. So instead of getting an attack multiplier of like 3 over 2, 4 over 2, whatever, dropping a stat would be 2 over 3, 2 over 4, 2 over 5, and so on. And like that's enough to make a difference, right? Thank God that like agility and evasion, accuracy and evasion work in a slightly different system where a 1 stage increases a third instead, right? Because otherwise, if you use a double team, it would just be over. Like that's a thing that Pokemon really does well, and I think a lot of games just don't do for whatever reason. And like every time I'm playing like Bravely Default or another RPG, and so I'm faced with an ability that like gives me a plus 1% advantage over some like type of enemy or whatever, I just die inside whenever somebody tells me that that's a good idea and that I should do it, because like no. It's like, yeah, if you get like 5 of those and they stack on top of each other, then yeah, you'll have some appreciable bonus, but like I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna min-max like that many different, like I'm not saying that if you do like doing all that math in your video games to min-max, then like that's something's wrong with that, but I'm so not going to do that. Just like give me my my vastly overpowered like Godspeed Strike, and alright, I've been here before in Bravely Default, or what is it, the like 4 times damage multiplier you get from using backslash at the appropriate time in Xenoblade. Like those are the numbers I care about. Not some like piddling damage that I wouldn't even notice if it's like this or that number on the HP bar at 72 dots per inch on my screen. I've got to really focus on what I'm doing, because I haven't actually been paying that close attention to where I've been going. I've really not been paying attention to where I'm going, and I have a feeling that I am already very, very lost. By the way, Argus has 9999 HP, and unless I'm much mistaken, I feel like that's going to be the maximum value for that stat. And also, alright, I have 500,000 gil. I'm not sure what the maximum gil amount that you're allowed to have is. I think, okay, so there's some stairs. In the save file that was on this game, when I got it used, I had a... Do I want to go up these stairs? I'm gonna keep going this way. The previous owner had... I don't even remember. I think it was like 999,999 gold or something like that. Pretty sure it was like the maximum value. I'll show a screenshot of that on video. I still have it on the cartridge and all that. I don't remember much else about the previous owner's save file though. Anyway, this is 5F, so I guess we are going down. This is a line of treasure chests all in a row. Diamond armlet, all right. That's some other diamond equipment for the knight. Let me see. If I just go through the rest of my items that I can possibly equip. Okay, so there's diamond armlet and diamond armor. Interesting. This will raise my evasion. Don't know if the ninja can equip that. Let me see if the ninja can equip that. I doubt it. Oh, I can. All right, that'll make my evasion go up by quite a bit. I think I'll put that on the ninja. And since I'm here, raise my defense decent amount in exchange for a little bit of evasion. I think that trade-off is worth it. And you can't have anything else. Sarah, the mithril hammer is your best item. You can't equip a shield. Ribbon, just because it sounds cool. Best armor, best gloves, and Stella, the wizard's staff. Understandably, your best item. Helm, armlets, and gloves. Okay. So, no real interesting items I picked up aside from that one. And what are you doing? Are you a mermaid? If the light of the sea is lost, we will turn into a sea foam, vanishing forever. Oh no. How terrible. Are there random encounters in here? Or is this like... Is this a safe zone? Oh, my prayers have been answered! Alright, so you appear to be stuck in here. I don't know why you just can't leave through the door. The way that I can, but, I don't know, maybe it's a magic door or something like that. One of our friends went to see the world above and hasn't returned. I wonder how she's doing now. I do hope she's alright. So I believe you are talking to the person who's in that, like, whirlpool grotto by the Straits of Gibraltar. You can breathe underwater? How? It's a long story. I don't fully understand it myself. I'm just going to, take some of that gold. Thanks to whoever put that there. You there! Alright, so we are initiating a cutscene. Oh no, we are not initiating a cutscene. The tile in front of me was just solid because you started walking into it. Save the sea! Restore light to the water crystal. Okay. We have a very regular layout of these rooms here, but the cracks in the floor make it a little hard to navigate through. Are those the crystals the legends speak of? Just who are you? I am a video game protagonist, madam. That is hopefully explains everything you need to know. This is the uppermost level of the shrine, so this is indeed where I have to go. The Kraken, the Fiend of Water, nests on its lowest level. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna have to go all the way back downstairs. That's cool. While the Fiend of Water lives, the light of the sea grows ever darker. So I think once I'm finished up here, and it definitely seems like there are no random encounters up here, thank God, I will probably just cut away to when I go downstairs and find the Kraken wherever it is. The Mirage Tower stands in the desert on the continent to the east, right? Well, I saw someone go into the tower. I remember hearing the most lovely chiming sound. Alright, the plot thickens in that regard. If I find anything new, going back down to the first floor or whatever, I'll cut back and I'll talk over it, but other than that, it's probably just gonna be a long walk. Diamond shield. And I probably don't really want to, like, deal with all the random encounters and cutting back and forth and whatever. Alright, again, I will equip that just because that's a couple points of constant defense over just some points of question mark, question mark, question mark. Let's see. 5,000 gil. Like, I found a lot of equipment for the knight. Like, specialized equipment for the knight. I found a few specialized equipments for the black mage, the black wizard, and the white wizard. The staves that they can use. If the light of the sea is not restored, we will vanish into the foam of the waves. Alright, somebody else said that to me too. But like, I don't think I found any other really notable specialized equipment. 10 gil next to 10,000 gil. Alright. Difference of 3 orders of magnitude there? No big deal. How long is this gonna go? This is a fairly large section, apparently. Alright, you're gonna tell me about the mermaid who's in the shrine. You are just gonna ask me how I can breathe. And I wonder, am I gonna have to, like, pick up a, special item to go down, or is this just gonna be like a straight, oh my god, a straight shot? Diamond gloves, diamond helm, a Rosetta Stone. Okay, that will probably allow me to speak to the people who aren't speaking English. That's a key item. Like there's either gonna be a separate flight of stairs down to the boss from here, or I'm actually gonna have to run all the way down the long way, and that's gonna be making me very grumpy. Anyway, I've got the diamond shield, I've got the diamond helm, diamond armor, and diamond gloves. Before I started equipping all this diamond stuff, I think my defense was, what, 58? So it's a solid 16 points higher than it was, which is indeed like 23-ish%. Which is a lot better, again, than the question mark boosts I was getting from, like, the fire armor and whatever. There is still all this, right? Okay, how do I... I've already been in that one. I've been in this one. I've been in this one. There's a lot of doors here. It's making my head spin. I've been in that one. What about up this way? Okay, is that the end of the line? Is it possible to go over next to this barrier? It seems not. All right, let me run through this fifth floor here just to make sure I didn't miss anything. I did get the Rosetta Stone and everything, which I assume is the important bit. And assuming I didn't miss anything, I am going to go running all the way back down to the first floor. And I'm going to see if I can find the Kraken. I don't know if it's just gonna not appear until you have the Rosetta Stone, or if I just didn't find it. I hope the case is that it just wouldn't appear until you have the important key item, because then, like, I would presumably need that later on in the game, but I wouldn't necessarily know to come all the way like up here to find it. Anyway, this seems to be it. This seems to be it for this part. So I'm just gonna go take a bit of a walk. See you at the bottom. All right, so I'm on, I believe this is the second floor. And it appears that this is a treasure room, which I have not seen so far. And I picked up a gold needle, some giant's gloves. Who is the giant's gloves for? I think I might... Alright, so I don't have... That is for the warrior, knight, red wizard, and ninja. Alright, I might see about giving those to Wedge. I was gonna say, I thought I already had some giant's gloves, but it appears not. Alright, well, casting saber when used. That doesn't sound like a bad thing to have. Oh, that one casts Thundara. I don't know, I kind of like Thundara. I'm gonna keep those going. Let's see. So, I don't know if this is a sign that there's a decent amount of stuff on the second floor that I haven't seen yet. Here's another treasure chest. Like, light axe obtained from the chest. I do love how it seems... I'm pretty sure that at least around treasure chests and some doors, the random encounters are fixed. And, the light axe is not for me, huh? The light axe is... Oh, it is. It was just down the list a little. I thought I saw it. There it is. Alright, that casts the thing that's good against undead, which, I don't know. For almost the same amount of attack power, that could be pretty good. I'll keep that around in case I would go into an undead crypt or something. Anyway, where was I? So it does seem that here on the second floor, there's a non-trivial amount of stuff that I haven't picked up yet. I imagine that'll also be true of the first floor. Do I want to go in the other direction, see if there's anything like down this way? Alright, no, that just took me in a circle. Okay. Anyway, I'm also wondering, now that I'm pretty sure Argus has hit the max HP level, because he has gotten a few more levels and he's still at 999. And Sarah's getting there. She's at 780 max HP, I think. And even Stella has a lot of HP now. She has almost 500, which I want to say is like as much HP as Argus had just a couple of videos ago. And like my big boppers, that being pretty much everyone who isn't Sarah, are more than capable of dishing out in excess of 500 damage a hit without even breaking a sweat. And alright, the fact that like I had to go down that like real long corridor makes me feel like I'm getting close to where I'm supposed to be going. I'm gonna go into the menu and I'm going to like heal up. If you wanted to see what my numbers are like, this is what my numbers are like. Legitimately don't know what the Knight and the Ninja have for MP, by the way, still. But I wonder if I definitely haven't been here before. Is it safe to go back to like the Earthling Shrine? Whatever it was. Or the Chasm of Earth or whatever it was, and try and fight those bosses again? Because I have a feeling it'll be a little bit more successful than it was last time. Anyway, I'll worry about that after I fight whatever lies here for me. In all likelihood, I'm gonna go and fight those shrine bosses, like right before I go to the final boss. I think the old guys were calling it what, the Chaos Shrine, I think, as like the location of the final boss of this game or something like that. So whenever the game tells me to go there is probably when I'll go and do the labyrinth dungeons. I know that I've been saying that, like, I know that there are like optional dungeons in this game that were not in the originals. I don't really know where they are. I sort of suspect, and I'm really not making very efficient use of these potions here, but I don't really care because I have so many of them and they're so cheap and I have so much gold. I don't know exactly what those dungeons are. I wouldn't be surprised if they're the elemental dungeon places. But alright, I'm only gonna need one ether there. That is a problem for later. I have a lot of gil. I guess I'll create myself a nice backup save here. Yeah, I can save over that when I've already edited those videos. Alright. It's time to start talking to rocks again. How are you doing, Rock? You humans do impress. I would not have thought to see you here. Oh, is that so? Hello. But do you really think you can defeat the Fiend of Water here in my own domain? Fools, the dark depths shall be your tomb! That's what the last two guys said. It didn't go super well for them. Anyway, this is a Kraken. Once again, big boppers. Argus and Wedge are gonna do their thing. Stella... or Sarah... both their names start with S. I should have thought of that on the character naming screen. Where is it Proterra? Raise everybody's defense at once. I think I'll do that. This one is Stella. You are going to go and use Thundaga because the way that video games have worked since time immemorial is that water-type bosses are weak to electric-type attacking moves. So we're gonna do that. Sarah's gonna buff everyone's defense. Stella is going to go and drop a cool 520 damage on your head. Alright. There's really not a lot for me to worry about for the time being, I think. Did I also have, reduced damage from spells by half? Okay, so that one is only per character. Since Stella is the squishiest, she's gonna get first dibs on that. And then we're gonna be on our way, dropping thunderbolts on your head. 180 damage. Alright, Argus, that was actually less damage than I thought you were gonna be doing. Anyway, you're gonna spit ink at me, which is going to miss everybody except Wedge, who's gonna successfully hit you anyway. I think that's the first actual instance of blind that, like, I actually care about in this entire game. So that's cool. So, yeah. No, don't flee. That's not gonna work. You can attack. Does Sarah have a blind related? No, I don't think I do. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna attack you with Holy then. Because, Sarah might as well, right? And, here comes Stella. With the big attack. Alright, so that looked like a lot of damage. That was 50 points of damage. That's 10% of Wedge's total HP. And you are dead. So nobody even gets a chance to do anything else. That was, what, the blinded character who landed the finishing blow? So 1,000 experience, 5,000 gil. Both of those numbers are a little on the inconsequential side. And the crystal is going to do its thing. We're going to have a collection of the little water beads that I like to put in my flower pots to make them hang on to water for a little longer. At least outside. I've kind of stopped doing that for indoor plants because the water usage in indoor plants is easier to control. The water, wetness levels of the soil is easier to control. And generally, potted plants don't like being, having their roots sitting in water the way that outdoor plants can tolerate. Anyway. Sunken Shrine. So that's gonna be it for here. The place that just opened up for us was the, what was it? The one next to the place that I've been calling the Isthmus of, or the Straits of Gibraltar, rather. Because it's the two little rocks that let you pass out of the Mediterranean into the wider ocean. I'm gonna go heal, just because it's here, not because I really need to. And I think I'm gonna end the video, because this recording session has been going on for 1 hour and 45. I actually meant to cut it off before I talked to the boss, but I forgot, and I think this will be a good stopping point. 1 dungeon, 1 video, a little more than that at the beginning of the video, but I think that's gonna be good enough. So, my name is Michael. I like screwing up my outro, apparently. It's not the first time I've done that. I've got the Let's Play outro and the Game Dev outro. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this. I will go back there just because I wanna put the end screen on a scene which I'm sure has nice music. Like, in my head, it's still playing the sunken, ship theme from Ruby Sapphire Emerald. Yeah, I will see you all later.